days. They need someone to spark up summer days. And I know just the person to have adventures with, but only for a short time. The persons are callousing. We truly had a perfect day. What a perfect day. Had a picnic in the park. And later when it gets dark, we go home. Such a perfect day. Ride scooters and bikes around the town. A new friend that I found, and then gone. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I gotta spend it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just kept me hanging on. You just kept me hanging on. Such a perfect day. Talking and doing, bonding and connecting. As charming and fun and sociable you are. Kind things did not work out the way they should. What a perfect day. You made me forget myself. You brought about the joy, the fun, the good, and then you left for good. Oh, such a perfect day. I'm gonna spend it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just kept me hanging on. You just kept me hanging on. I'm gonna reap just what you sow. 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 Good morning, Edmonton. I hope that you all slept well last night. I slept very, very well. Better than I slept last night. Alright, everybody. Now, today is going to be a very important day. Well, not very important day compared to the other days we've had. So, part of the day is going to be, part of this meeting is going to be, I want to play a song for you, and I want to talk about a future Minton person or people that are probably going to be coming to the Minton. New customs, new show and everything, new unit come, a week later when, we're back at the Minton. Then the next thing I want to do is I want to give the little demonstration. Zach has a couple of things. He has the last bits of his natal chart to talk about, and also delving into a couple of other things concerning Charles Pizer, right? Okay, yeah, so I'm going to let him take the floor on that, and then, what is today? Wednesday, July 22nd. Today is the very, very last day of Cancer season. Tomorrow the sun is going to be in Leo, which is going to be kind of exciting. So, today we're going to be, as I used the words before, scratching the surface and putting our feet in the water for Leo Clubus, which Zach is going to be joining for that. And also, later today, I'm talking about later today, later this afternoon, the Everlust people will be meeting, and we will read and go over that little section, okay? Just a very, very small section, or the book, or maybe more than that. Excuse me. And also, I'm going to be allowing you, after I'm done with the Leo Clubus, you're going to have time to work on your projects, just the same as after I'm done with the Everlast people later this afternoon. Then, I'm probably going to plan for 150 around that time this afternoon. After I'm done with Everlast Clubus, then cancel, then you're all going to get even more work time to work on those cancer projects. Raise your hand if you're halfway done. Okay. Wow. 3 of you in here? Just 3 of you. Okay, that's amazing. Most of the way done. Oh, that's a handful of you. That's the majority. All the way done. Okay, 4 people. Okay, well that is wonderful. Okay, so please use your time wisely and get it done if you can today, and you will feel so much better that is completely done and over with. You can turn it in here on my page or his, remember. I hope that you've been also doing his little activities that he set up, or on my page, okay. And it will be kind of a, water under the bridge. We're going to be moving on to a new astrological season. I feel like I've used that term a lot lately, water under the bridge. So, yes, we're going to be moving on to a new season, okay, Leo season. Leo Clubus is going to be meeting today, and we're going to be listening to video, Cosmic Sounds, on Leo, because that is going to sound a lot like what we're going to be delving into today. And we're actually going to be doing an experiential exercise. That's going to be really, really fun. Maybe today or maybe tomorrow. We're going to be, spoilers, we're going to be going outside, and we're going to be putting our bare arms, so you're going to need to have either like a short sleeve or a sleeveless shirt on in the sun, and put your hand on top of it and feel the blood, you feel kind of the pulsations under that, so that's what we're going to be doing, and that's going to really help us get into the, some of the flavor of Leo. And I'm just going to say I have Venus in that sign. But I don't. So, anyway, I want to play for you that one song that is probably going to be one of the honorary songs for Anne Shirley, Anne with an E, and I will just, because I have it Heal, I'm just going to look up her name right Heal. I'm just going to see Heal, and it doesn't have it. I don't know why that this does not have the main character's name. I really have no idea. Unbelievable. Okay, well, I will go in and find out what her real name is, but I just don't know why they don't provide it. Okay, and I will also be doing several screencastify recordings over your videos that you put on YouTube. And I actually have the videos listed here. I actually put in several things right here, including this one, which is kind of interesting. To Anime Expo we go. You know, and I was watching it, and 3 women took over the whole thing. And I was watching, and remember that? Remember back, you know, when you went there and there was those 3 women? I don't know those people. Were those your old friends or something? Yeah, because it didn't seem like you belonged in that video. They were just taking over the spotlight. So, anyway, I want to play for you that song. Song. So, it is called 1000 Beautiful Things. Just keep in mind, I do not have the little boombox thing that I use to hook it up. So, you're going to have to listen very, very carefully to, to, maybe I'll have to come up close. What if I told you that you could earn money with your music without not interested, but you might be interested. So here it is, and you'll have to listen very, very carefully because I don't have the things that I had back then, but I want to take advantage and play for you this song. This is really beautiful, and I just could not stop listening to it. Every day I write a list of reasons why I still believe they do exist. I'm just gonna turn it up. And even though it's hard to see, the glass is full. Yeah, I'm just gonna start over from the beginning, just because. Ready? Here it is. It's beautiful sounding, isn't it? Every day I write a list of reasons why I still believe. And this is going to have to do with Anne of Green Gables. And even though it's hard to see, the glass is full and not half empty. So light me up like the sun, to cool down with your rays. I never want to close my eyes again. Never close my eyes. Never close my eyes. So if you remember the story, I want you to think about how this relates. I thank you for the air to breathe, the heart to beat, the eyes to see again. This is Anne singing. And all the things that's been and done, the battles won, the good and bad in everyone. So here I go again, singing by your window, picking up the pieces of what's left behind. The world is meant for you and me to figure out our destiny. To live, to die, to breathe, to I didn't know what that little dig is. Oh, really? One thing we're going to talk about is the birth chart shortly. Okay, we'll listen to more later if we have the time. That guy that came yesterday is going to be coming again, so remember the little things the little conversation I told you about, your drum killers, everything ready. Okay, now I want to go over more of the demonstration of part 1, okay, because I'm not done with that. There's still a lot of things to talk about that I didn't get to. I want to talk about, first of all, this little box of things right here, this little box of things. So as you can see, there's several things in here. If you can take a look, I'm actually going to have you take a look at some of the stuff. That's interesting. I don't know what that is, because there's a couple of things. There's a funnel. There's some papers in here, like cardboard. There's a what's it called? Sponge. A little pizza cutter or something, and more of the paint that I was talking about. And it says that the paint is red rosada, or rosada. Rosada is actually joking for red. Rosada Nelsch. Rosada Nelsch. Or Nelsch means medium, light and dark. And let's see if I can find other things. Some little yellow cotton cloths. I don't know what those things. Those look like old and moldy funnel cakes, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm going to set this box out here so that you can take a look at what is inside there, because I don't want to spend all the time in the world talking about its contents, when there's a lot of other things to talk about. So do that, please. Okay. So now that you've looked through that little box of treasures, I want to talk about this beauty. This is really kind of expensive thing, but it's I don't know what it is. It's a very, very old sweater. It's very, very old. It dates back to from it's just the 90s. It's just the 90s. And for some reason, someone had to go up into the little pit attics, where all the cobwebs and things are, and they had to clean it out. And because of that, the residents at that time, which are the modern residents still, got this dirty with plastic wrap and cobwebs and kind of crap and dirt on it. But I just want you to just look at that real quick. Just look at that. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? Kind of a nice cover. Yet, it's not new. It's old and it's a treasured possession. I want to talk about this thing, which you probably did not notice here. This is a very, very useful Tupperware box. It's rectangular, as you can see, in its shape, and you can put anything in there. You can put crayons in here. You can put, like different snacks, like nuts and cheese and everything. It's very, very versatile. That used to be used from 2000 to 2010, and you can still use it because it's still usable, but there's just not enough use for it anymore. So it's very, very versatile for a lot of things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I feel like I need to show you. Well, there's this thing, which Oh, this. I don't know what this is. But it has some sort of liquid in it. It's probably dirty water. Dirty water that could be used for fertilizer. Is there anything else? Oh, this is really, really interesting. I just want to point out to you what this is. If I can get that out of there. Isn't this kind of neat? This is a little, model of a little desk table that you could probably use to sit on and, do schoolwork on. And they used to use this. They used to just put this on display and put those small pieces of paper on it or pencils on it. It's just for little failures, like people to sit down and do their homework or their, writing, put their books on it. Again, versatile. Okay, now I want to move on to a different part of the fledglings, and that will be this little old radio, if I can get it. Ooh, and it is weak. So I'm going to move this so that you can take a look. Okay, those are two separate things. I have no idea. So this is an old 80s, 90s radio, and I'm going to pick it up ever so gently. You can see it has the little thermometer sticking out of it, like the little silver thing. I don't know why they use it, but this is an old radio that you could use to listen to, operatic songs or jazz or blues or all this type of music. And you can sit here and try to work out how these buttons work, but they used to use this, at the Corning house. The residents used to use this, and the floors were probably more fragile at the time, so it wouldn't shake with the noise. So that was one of the ways of entertainment, and I'm going to put that back. I just want you to take a look at it one last time before we move on to the next thing that I want to show you, and that is this little fan here, additionally, which kind of goes with this, that used to be used. You see, it looks like this. Looks like this fan. This is a very, very small fan that used to be used, especially in the summertime to cool things down. Okay, so let's see, and you can, your eyes will speak for yourself. These are some more cans of paint. Purple is known in southwestern Joka as the Dulda. Dulda, that's purple in southwestern Jokan dialect language. Dulda, D-U-L-D-A. Dulda. And I want to show you a couple cans of Dulda right here. La Dulda and La Rosada. And this is kind of a heavy can of paint. But this is Dulda, and it used to be used for all kinds of things, like all the different construction. This is very, very popular in the 60s, the age of the hippies, when everyone was going Aquarian, and they were, the time when, everyone was being rebellious against society and being free and, going off the charts of, liberational, actions, all those kind of things, whenever, all the kind of things. So purple was a very, very popular color also in the 70s, and the first 3 years of the 80s, this used to be popular, but it's still popular and in use and fresh, and it still has its color, and it's just as useful now. But so I just want you to look at this, and I'm trying to think if, this is another one, which is called, it's called Mulda. Mulda is blue, Dulda is purple. So I'm gonna pull up for you some Mooldulda. Dark, okay, so Moolduda is dark purple. Moolmuda, Moolmuda, Moolda, excuse me, is dark blue, navy blue, and there's also navy green. That is a color. That is a color. Navy means particular shade. It's like green bean green. That's navy green. There's a navy orange. There's a navy red. All the colors. And I did not make that up. I did not make that up. Just saying. So, yeah, go look it up on Google, and you'll find that I'm right. I kind of said that funny, didn't I? So funny. Different ways to say things. So funny. Really. So anyway, how do you take pink for that? Okay, so anyway, I've gotten out the cans, and I believe that this is the blue. Let's see, what are we talking about here? Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so let's put this one back. Okay, let's put this one back. And let's get out this one that's working down here on the bottom. And that is this blue Aspire. Let's see here. So remember, this is known as Moolda. Okay, so dark blue paint. And this used to be used for the same reasons, and it's still good. That's really all I can tell you about it. So yeah, that's blue paint. So we have some blue paint, and it was very, very popular from about the same decades. Very, very popular from 1975 through 1991. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to put this back up here on the shelf, so that I can talk about this one real quick. So this one is Linmulda, light blue. Okay, this one is Linmulda, light blue. It was very, very popular from 1955 through 1962. I'm going to put it back, actually 1969, yeah. So I'm going to put it back over where I had it, which, if I can slide it in, no, I can't. I'll just leave that one sitting out. Okay, and then there's one that is Mulda medium blue down there. Very, very popular from 1960 to 1970. You can take a look at that. This is what it looks like right here. Okay. This is what it looks like. Okay. Blue paint. And also the modern residents used it for their painting projects. And I think these are a couple, these are very, very interesting. These are different tools, different little tools that are really neat. This, I don't know what these things are. This right here, this is a little thing that you could probably light a candle on. This thing right here, as you can see, I don't know if you can see from the bag, but this is what that looks like. You could also put water in it. You could also put it on, down for decoration. It's called gazzaletta. Kind of a fancy name for something so small. A gazzaletta, or a goblet. This is a goblet. A gazzaletta is goblet in that Jokin dialect. And this thing right here, this little silver thing, is called a paisetta. No, it's not that. It's a paisette. Yeah, that's the proper name, Paisette. That's what that was called. And it's this thing right here. You know, see this little thing? This is a Paisette. No, I believe that's, yeah, Paisette. Yeah, I already forget. Paisette. This is what this called. And, I can't really think of the function for that. And this, and these were all 1800s tools. They lasted from 1860 through 1890. And this is a little sharpening stone, this little thing right here. And that's called a slamdut, which is a, sharpening stone, okay, and it's right here, and it kind of has a, you know, golden look to it, and it used to be used to, sharpen and go over the, different stone. There's another of those goblets, and that's what this, and there, and there, yeah, I believe that is really it. To talk about that is out of the question for today, because I want to move on to the next thing, okay? Now, I think that we've gone over enough. I really want to get this over and done with so that we have time to work on the projects, okay? Now, you're going to be having to bear with me, because I'm going to need